What's up, Dunwoody? Welcome back to the podcast. It's all about Dunwoody, Georgia. My name is Matt Weber. Show is brought to you by Dr. Brett Friedman with Village Orthodontics and Discover Dunwoody. And today, I don't know if you noticed, Mark, but I've got my official Discover Dunwoody swag on. This was before.
Yeah, we love that.
This is a throwback. This is before you were even there, probably.
It absolutely is.
Probably breaks some sort of copyright as well, but that's okay.
Maybe.
That's okay.
I really wish people could see the pre-show conversation between you and me. I mean, we really solved some major problems in our conversation before we go live.
Yep.
I love it.
And right before I started talking, I said, "Do you have something to talk about?" And you said, "Yeah." And I said, "All right, let's go." So,
and you have no idea where I'm going to go.
Here's my notes for the day. Nothing. July 1st tickets. That's what I wrote down before the show started. Because that's where I have World Cup tickets for July 1st. And let's take the beginning of the show here to beg, if you are a listener of the podcast, so the 5 listeners, the constant, listeners, I would love some World Cup tickets or even just like some sort of hookup. I'm happy to pay for them, but I want to go to more World Cup games than July 1st.
So that's actually impressive. You have doubled your subscribers since the last game. I think the last time we recorded, you said you had 2.
More than double.
Hey, yes, let's get Matt some tickets to the World Cup. He needs more.
Yes, that's what's important. Then we can talk about what you want to talk about.
That's right, which is tea. Let's talk about tea.
Okay.
I think I brought this up the last time we were together. I was talking about this place, and if you can read this, that says La Fachure. I think I said that right. La Fachure is the new tea room at over at Park Place. This place is absolutely beautiful. I'm amazed at how great it looks. I'm a hotelier by trade. I actually started off in operations. I was a front office manager. I became an executive housekeeper in San Francisco and the Grand Hyatt Buckhead. And I know a lot about marble because I had to maintain it. They have some of the most beautiful marble I've ever seen, real marble in that tea room. Go check it out. It's fantastic. We have 10% off coupons here at Discover Dunwoody. I'd be thrilled to throw these in your pocket. We have a few of those around. So anyway, come see us if you want a 10% off coupon. Otherwise, just go. That place is absolutely fantastic.
I think she's going to come on the podcast after our last show. I reached out to her. So
good.
Yeah.
She's great. I forgot her name.
Me too.
Valerie.
Okay.
Valorie's her name. So she's doing a great job over there.
It's
Food's
just
great.
such a different destination, like I know that you love destinations like the game show battle room and stuff like this.
Right.
I mean, people would come from other cities to have a nice tea in Dunwoody.
So I owned my own company for a while. As an entrepreneur, I scratched my head and said, there's a demand for that?
Yeah.
Right? But there clearly is. She's already doing well. That's good for her.
If you want to have a fancy tea, that's the spot. You could go to the mall, get a little burned out on all the shopping and, get all that out of the way. And then you could go have a nice tea.
Go check out. Yep. And it's a whole meal, right? It's high tea. So it's absolutely fantastic.
Okay.
All right. Have you heard about the food court moving?
Yes.
What do you know?
Are there any updates? I know that it was moving over by Macy's, I believe.
That's right.
And I was the one that told you that there was going to be an outdoor space, but then I never saw any follow-up on that. So half of the show is just me making stuff up at this point.
No. I mean, half the stuff you make up is half true. Does that mean it's like 25% true? Anyway.
Yeah, somewhere.
So the food court is moving into the old Forever 21 location.
Yep.
And there is the backside of that spot leads straight out to the parking deck.
So it could be right.
Humongous parking deck. So there is going to be a quick access there, and there's going to be outdoor seating. You are absolutely right.
Yes.
Look at you.
I love when I nail them.
So this is supposed to be done either, and it's funny, it depends on who you ask. So just between you and me, I have heard October, I've heard November, and I've heard January. So this is going to be done as soon as they can. They'd love to have it done before the holidays, but this is pretty cool. It allows people to pop into the food hall, and it's more food hall like,
yeah,
and go in grab lunch or dinner, and you can head back out. It doesn't break up the retail space like it does now. And you know what this reminds me of? Is the way Lennox has their food court area kind of in its own little corner. This is a great solution. So anyway, I'm excited for this. Nick Nicolosi is the general manager over at Perimeter Mall. I'm happy he's making these types of changes. I think it just makes the mall better. So This is good.
Nice. All right, quick timeout. You thinking about selling your home this year? Probably not. Statistically, like 10% of you are. And if that's you, I would love to be a realtor right now. If that's not you, plug into my What's Up Dunwoody Facebook pages and groups. You can follow Top End ATL on TikTok and Instagram. Let me help keep you informed on what's going on around town. And then when you do need an agent, you know right where to find me. Or maybe you know somebody who would like to move to the area. You can send them some of What's Up Dunwoody stuff and say something like, this guy would be a fun agent to work with, because it's true. I'm actually super fun to work with. And I know this city, and I love this city more than the next guy. So if you ever need a real estate question answered, a neighborhood opinion, or just help connecting the dots around Dunwoody, hit me up. And thanks for listening to the podcast. This episode and every episode of the show is brought to you by Discover Dunwoody, Dunwoody's destination marketing organization that is focused on promoting the city, supporting local businesses, and driving visitors here. And if you follow What's Up Dunwoody on social, you've already seen a lot of their stuff. I'm constantly sharing their amazing videos that they put out because, frankly, they're better than I can make. So why not share theirs? The events page on their website is another one of the best resources in the city, and way more people should be using it. It's constantly updated. So bookmark whatsupdunwoody.com/events and look at it once a week, because there's always something fun happening here. You just don't know where to find it.
I have a High Street update. We get to know the High Street folks well. And what I can tell you is they are rapidly looking at phase 2 and phase 3 at High Street. High Street needs to get expanded all the way to Hammond, because people will see it more. They've done a great job wrapping those fences around that's really the south side of that property along Hammond, to let you know there's stuff in there.
Yeah.
But this is, I think we're going to see High Street start to build out quickly. They're looking at a hotel. They're looking at a major retail anchor in there. This isn't going to be a Macy's anchor. It'll be name a high-end retail store.
I can't.
Matthew, pick it.
I can't.
All right. You're just not a retail guy. Yeah.
No, but I'm glad that, because High Street, when they first came in, for the first 6 months or so, I was there a lot. We love Velvet Taco, and so we go there all the time. But I feel like there wasn't a lot of people walking around and stuff. But I mean, if you think about this, it's the Avalon people. And if the Avalon just stopped with their phase 1, it probably wouldn't be what we think of Avalon today. And so they need to build it all out and then decide.
Exactly.
They need to waste a bunch of money and then see if people show
up. So as much as they say this is going to be like Avalon, it's not going to have that residential, those high-end townhomes on either side. It'll be more cosmopolitan, because Dunwoody is that, especially in Perimeter. We are much more cosmopolitan. We have high-rise buildings. Avalon doesn't. They've got those 2 office buildings on one side. Avalon's just a different beast than what we are here.
Yeah.
I do think we'll see it just like Avalon. They'll start getting those retailers that are in there, those high-end retailers will start to land there, because it's so accessible. It is. We are at the crossroads of so many parts of Atlanta. It's a lot easier to get here than to go all the way up to Avalon. So I think it'll happen. It'll take a minute, but it's definitely going to be there.
Yeah. I love it, though.
All right. So
I think it's
you
great
ready for
Dunwoody.
This is great. I totally agree. Are you ready for the 4th of July parade?
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you actually do for the 4th of July parade?
I help Penny pretty much. Penny is.
So you're her assistant. You do everything she says?
Yeah. I think that she wishes that I probably did more, but leading up to the actual parade, like the month before, so right about now, I guess I do a little bit more, but I'm in charge of like getting the permit, and I do the event services, which is like toilets and trash and all
you're
those
in charge of
different things.
You're in charge of the crappers.
Yeah. But Penny
Good
puts
for you.
together the actual parade, and I was more in charge of the festival, but now that's more EEP Events is really taking that over, and they do a
Good.
better job.
All right.
Everybody does a better job at all of the things that I would do, and so it kind of works out well.
Well, how many parades have we had? What number is this one?
This is the 50th parade.
I just can't get over that.
And so that's a big deal.
Years old.
50 years,
that
and then our
so
country
amazing.
is 250 years old. So it's a big, it's a big parade.
These crossroads are all there. So we're going to be in the parade. We are working on our float right now. We'll have the trolley that we always enter into the parade, but we're giving away these really cool, unique. It looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
These cool, unique soccer balls.
That's exciting.
This is not it, but imagine this is it. So we're going to give away little soccer balls like this, but it'll be red, white, and blue, right? So the white will remain white, and these will be red and blue soccer balls. We're excited about that. We ran out of the dinosaurs
because you gave them all out at the beginning.
We did. We ran out too quickly. So
you saturated the first half of the parade, and then the second half of the parade didn't get anything. That's what I hear every year from everybody.
So these are like 30% more expensive than these. So we have a lot more soccer balls this year. So we do believe everybody's going to be able to get a soccer ball if they want one.
Handed to them, right?
And what?
They're handed to them and not thrown.
They are.
From
we don't throw our soccer balls.
That is probably the number one thing that I would like to get out about the parade is that if you are participating in the parade, do not throw things from your float. That is the most dangerous part. This year, we're really concentrating on safety and making sure that we don't have any issues. And throwing candy from a moving trailer and truck that's a bad way of doing it. So candy out.
You're not literally calling me out like here, are you?
I mean, those balls seem very throwable, and I just want to make sure that you were not throwing them. Because last year we kicked some people out. We actually told people to turn off from the parade because they wouldn't stop throwing things.
Oh, stop! Really?
Yeah. I didn't personally do it. I tried, but the police actually.
So we've given away balls before. I think I have one here somewhere. I really do. So this was year one. This is what we gave out.
Yep.
And we rolled them.
Pool balls.
We rolled them down the street. It was great, right? And there were like little streaks of balls flying down, rolling down the street, and the kids were running out, and they were laying down in front of the. Oh, okay. We're also going to give out Dunwoody stickers.
That's cool.
So we'll be handing out Dunwoody stickers, which are great for Big Yetis.
Yep. And they're
anyway,
nice
we're excited about that. We're really excited. All right, let's talk about World Cup. You've already mentioned it. I want to mention a lot of things going on. We have viewing parties. Check out our website. What's the link for events?
For mine, whatsupdunwoody.com/events take you straight to his events page. I just kind of
check that out. Use his link because he's trying to prove his value, and we want to know that. So go there. You'll be able to see things like all the viewing parties that are happening in Dunwoody, Campus 244, High Street, Ashford Lane, the Village, David Abus. All those folks are offering watch parties. Go to one of these watch parties. Enjoy the restaurants that are in the area. It's going to be a lot of fun. So those are some things that are happening. This is something else that's important. The Argentinian Consulate is here in Dunwoody. So they are good friends of ours. Alana and Sebastian are the number one, number two for the Argentinian Consulate. They're setting up an incentive program where if you go to a restaurant like go see David Abus, and you get something that's an Argentinian food, you can scan a QR code and get fun giveaways like round trip tickets to Argentina. Did you know Argentina is not close?
No, it's kind of far.
It's like further than Europe. It's amazing. You're not going to get there quickly. However, it'd be great to go to Argentina, especially on their dime. Yeah. So check that out. Those are some exciting things.
Funwoody's already throwing parties for Argentinians. So that's exciting.
They are.
Those are the ones I've seen. Funwoody put stuff out, and I've seen Ashford Lane put stuff out about watch parties. But you're saying, you know, High Street's doing it, and you know what was the other one? is doing it.
Campus 244.
Campus 244. That's a good way of getting people there because nobody knows where Campus 244 is.
Yeah, go there. One of the restaurants that's participating in the Argentinian offering is CT Cantina in Taqueria.
Yep.
Go there, have some great food, scan a QR code, enjoy the show, and then go to Argentina on your next vacation. That'd be pretty cool.
Cool.
But restaurants participating so far, Mikata, Eclipse di Luna, McKendrick's, the Dunwoody restaurants, and my favorite restaurant I bring up every time.
There we go.
Louisiana Bistreaux. They're going to offer something too. That's great. I got it in there. Are you excited?
You squeezed it in.
So anyway, good stuff. We're excited about the World Cup coming up.
As am I.
And Rush Union will be participating in a lot of things as well. Create Dunwoody's doing a soccer ball display where folks are decorating soccer balls, and they'll have Rosemary's going to have that out at Campus 244, High Street, Ashford Lane, and so on. Some of that to be determined, but anyway, pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, and I saw that Dunwoody Baptist is having like a World Cup event where it's for soccer players to show up there and actually have a little soccer tournament, but they're making you bring two people from representing a certain country. So if I brought two Mexican guys, we could play for Mexico.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So everybody's jumping on board. And are we actually allowed to be saying World Cup, or are we supposed to be the big soccer tournament?
No, you can.
I know,
totally
like David Abus can't put World Cup event or World Cup watch party on anything because they're already suing everybody.
No, you can't do that.
But we're allowed to talk about it openly here.
Absolutely, we can totally say FIFA World Cup. The FIFA World Cup's coming to Atlanta. Yeah,
gotcha.
You can do it. You can.
I want to get in trouble. I know you're the man for that. So
that's all fine. What I can't do is I cannot run a FIFA World Cup game on a big screen at Dunwoody restaurants and have Mercedes-Benz beside it because they have an agreement with another airline, and I don't remember which one. So that's the sort of stuff you have to avoid. Okay. Good. All right. I got some other fun events coming up. Dad's Day's coming up.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Dad,
right around my birthday every year. So I only get one gift for Father's Day / June 12th.
I don't know that everybody gets a gift for Father's Day. Most dads are just getting cards, and
you don't get gifts for Father's Day.
I don't get gifts for Father's Day. I get a. You know what's more important, and I mean this. This is wholeheartedly. I get messages or calls from my kids, and they all say that I'm a good dad, and that's all I want. That's fine.
Okay.
You want stuff?
I'll return my gift. Whatever. Well, I got two things I want to talk about too.
Well, hold on. Don't steal my thunder.
Okay.
Portico, which is at Le Meridian, it has a Hennessy Cigar Night for Dad's Day on June the 21st. That's really cool.
Well, that's exciting.
You smoke cigars?
No, I don't.
And you don't drink?
No, this is not my type of event. I will put it out there.
Yeah,
I do like Portico. That was a cool restaurant that we got to be part of one time. Me and Justin. So we did a podcast with Le Meridian, and they said, "Why don't you come stay here? Put out some content and just show that you could have like a night away from the kids and stay at this hotel." And we had a great time. It was fun.
That's cool. Yeah, they should do that. You should call them and say, "Hey."
We had like a little party in the lobby.
I love that. That is really cool. All right, so Stage Door Theater has a new mural up. It actually was provided by the Parks and Rec Department. They revealed it yesterday. Okay. So this is terrific. That wall there on that side of that development, that the libraries.
Big. That wall was too big.
It was just so plain. It's really good. I think that is a terrific addition. So thrilled for that. Go check out Paint and Sip at Eclipse di Luna. This is happening on June the 22nd. Will you get this out before June the 22nd?
Yeah.
That's 20 days from now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'll try to be today or tomorrow.
And then, and I gotta give a shout out to Judy and Grace. They have a Maj event. Is it Mahjong or Maj?
I don't know what that word means.
I don't even know.
It's Judy and Grace.
It's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. So June the 17th, go there and play some Mahjong between 5 and 8.
I want to give a shout out to all of our Dunwoody 4th of July parade sponsors who we couldn't afford to do the parade without. So it's presented by Dunwoody Homeowners Association and Rough Draft Atlanta, with platinum sponsors IHG. That one's huge. Gold sponsors are City of Dunwoody, Big Play, Dino Woody, and Discover Dunwoody. Silver sponsors are Atlanta Academy, Dunwoody Animal Medical Center, Dunwoody Tavern, Thomas I Group, Cary Arias, Crema, Rotary Club of Dunwoody, United Bank Shares, Tilly Mill Goodyear, and Briggs Vision Group. And broad sponsors are Dunwoody Senior Baseball, Dunwoody World of Beverages, Fun Woody, Joey D's, Karate Atlanta, Village Orthodontics, What's Up Dunwoody, Hollywood Feed, Custom Signs Today, Dunwoody Gallery, Dunwoody Pharmacy, and the Robin Blast Group. These are businesses that are supporting our community, so show them some love.
And then second Saturdays at Ashford Lane. This is a thing that our good friend Autry over at Ashford Lane has been doing lately. On June the 13th, between 4 and 7, go to Ashford Lane, enjoy the green over there and all the great food that's in that space. It's a lot of fun. There's games. It's really a great thing to do with your whole family. You can run over to Ashford Lane and enjoy that. And then High Street's doing a bunch of things like on, so that's too soon. On June the 19th are Social Fridays. Go to High Street's website and check out the things that they do. If you're looking for something to do in the area, High Street's offering a lot of fun new activations.
Yeah, they're trying to get people there. It's a good way of doing it.
I love it. I think that they're doing all the right things. So we're excited.
Yeah, and I love that you guys are kind of bringing people, or I guess everybody is bringing people to High Street and teaming up with High Street. I know, like down around Dunwoody was going to show up at High Street. Because the people in High Street, I feel like they don't think they're part of Dunwoody. They're actually in Sandy Springs, but we like to think of it as Dunwoody because it's right there. But the people,
they're in Dunwoody.
High Street?
Yeah.
It's on the other side of the street.
I wouldn't talk about them if they were in Sandy Springs, by the way.
Oh, really?
No, I like Sandy Springs. I'm just not going to promote them.
Oh, I need to update my website. Interesting.
It's barely, literally the west side of High Street is the line of the city. So they are clearly in Dunwoody.
So your favorite bistro is in Sandy Springs?
Dunwoody.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The State Farm buildings, and they curve. So if you ever look at them, they kind of curve.
Remember
they curve to stay in Dunwoody. So that is the city line is right on the other side of the State Farm buildings, running directly north and south.
Sorry,
One last thing. If you're not following us on social media, stop what you're doing right now. Pick up your phone, open up Instagram, and search Discover Dunwoody. Right? So here we go. Let's do this together. You pick up your phone.
Or they could go to my stories because What's Up Dunwoody shares a lot of Discover Dunwoody. At any given time, there's probably something up there.
Which is good, right? I mean, I love that. Follow Discover Dunwoody. So you go to your app, and you search Discover Dunwoody and follow us. Everything, you will be in the know because we're constantly sharing this type of data. It is phenomenal. You can go through Matt's stuff, and I love that. You could absolutely continue to do that. Make sure you're following us. We are always sharing what is the tip of the spear. So this is kind of a regurgitation of a lot of the stuff that we're already sharing on social. So check that out. Plus, you get all the visuals. Like Stodge. We went to Stodge and went through and ate all the great food, and we recorded it, and you can see what they're offering. So, Discover Dunwoody. Go check out our socials. You'll love it.
Okay.
What else do you have on your list?
Okay, so I want to talk about a couple things. I want to talk about a couple things that are outside of Dunwoody. And we kind of got into this before, and I still don't know the actual name, but the wiffle ball, the professional wiffle ball that's coming to Assembly. So I found it because I'm a big fan of Gary Vaynerchuk, and Gary V was always talking about how him and Kevin Costner and a couple other famous people have put together this wiffle ball league, professional wiffle ball league. Sounds kind of exciting, but it's coming to Assembly and is going to be played inside of one of the studios at Assembly. So all of the people that have asked me how they could get inside the gates at Assembly, that's the way to do it. And I bought tickets for June, I think it's 14th, because I'm hoping that Gary V shows up to watch his team play their first game. The New York Green Apples, that's my wiffle ball team. I don't really like baseball, but I'm in for wiffle ball. the tickets were like $7.50. I think I bought $20 tickets, and they're the VIP ones. So you can sit right there. And those assembly studios they're really big, but for a baseball field, they're probably a little small. So it's I feel like it's gonna be like a almost like, I don't know, it's gonna be intimate. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited about it.
So you don't hit a wiffle ball very far.
Yeah, and so I guess the field is pretty small, and they're going to kind of build up the stands around it. There's probably not a whole lot of people showing up, so I feel like it's going to be intimate.
That sounds really cool. Can my kids get a scholarship to college playing wiffle ball now?
I don't know. You can do it playing video games, so maybe.
Really?
The next
actually, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, esports.
That's really cool.
Deal.
That's Sunday, June the 14th. I think it starts the folks at Assembly Atlanta.
Yeah, so the whole season is going to take place at Assembly, and it's like the 7th, 14th, 21st, whatever, those consecutive weeks in a row. It's
so cool.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
All right, I totally got to check
So I'm glad that Assembly's doing that kind of thing. I also got influencer passes or media passes to this place called Thrills. Have you ever heard of Thrills?
No, I don't know.
This is in Doraville, and it's right next to Spaghetti Junction. Like, if you know where the Silverback soccer fields are, it's on the other side of 85 from that. And so what is that, Northcrest? I think that's Northcrest.
Is this over where the presidential hotel used to be?
I don't know. But it is amazing. Like, I'm going to put some content out later today.
Wow,
so if you're watching this, you could probably go on What's Up Dunwoody and see. But it is so cool. I guess the best way to describe it is like an indoor carnival. So it's like Lemonade Days carnival rides that are inside of this big industrial complex. And so there's that. And then there's like a Ninja Warrior, I guess, type of vibe going on.
There's a driving range over there.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the highway. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But so the biggest like bounce house type Ninja Warrior type of thing that you've ever been to before. And they've got these like really high quality airbags, so when you fall off, it doesn't hurt. There's zip lining where you jump off and you land and nobody gets hurt. There's slides. Are you looking at it now? There's slides that are 35 feet tall. Dude, it is so cool. Funny. So cool. Like, I was invited to it. I was like, I don't want to, because when I show up at stuff, it's cool. Like, my kids think I'm the coolest because I'm able to get them into stuff like that. But it's a lot of work on the back end, like hours of like editing and, putting all this content out. But it was so worth it this time. Like, amazing. It's
really,
and it's
Thrills
a little bit.
I'm going to spell it THRILLZ.
Yeah, Thrills with a Z. And then on the other side, it is VR and video games and more slides. There's like a laser tag. It's like a party destination for kids, I think. But I had 2 10-year-olds and 2 14-year-olds, and I think that that's kind of the sweet spot here. I think that if you show up at age 6, it's a little bit tougher to like find something that's really fun. There is kids stuff there, but it's more for like, I thought the 10 and 14-year-olds, my 14-year-olds were going down the slides over and over. So, they're big slides. And one of them, you slide down and it launches you into the air, and then you land on these air mats or airbags, I think they were calling them. The older I get, the more interested I am in keeping my feet on the ground. So you just talked me out of going, but I think this is really cool. Well, I agree with you there. And I did, I'm leaving stuff out. So there's probably a quarter or maybe a fifth of the building is all covered in trampolines. And so I'm jumping on the trampoline for like, I don't know, I must have been in that area for probably an hour, playing basketball, like dunking basketballs and stuff. And my back was hurting the next day.
I was going to tell you,
like jumping and landing on my back and then back up to my feet, and jumping and landing on my stomach and back to my feet. Body is not used to that anymore.
No.
And so I think my back like separated a little bit. And
and you are, you're younger than me, for the record.
And I think I'm younger than I am.
No way in heck I would be jumping up and down on anything right now. But anyway,
it was really, really fun. And so I know that's not in Dunwoody, but if you're listening to this, check out Thrills.
This is not my show. He can send you anywhere he wants. But yeah, that's really
stuff
cool.
for Doraville more than Dunwoody on this show.
Well, we love Doraville. Listen, there are no hotels in Doraville. If there is one, I can't even name it. So we like helping them out. We like the folks at Assembly Atlanta. We think that they're going to send a lot of people to stay in our hotel. So
yeah,
we actually have Justin Campbell, the VP of operations of Assembly Atlanta, is on our board. So we're very connected there. So that's important.
Nice. And the Pringle, I don't know if anybody on here hasn't heard
dropping
of the
it
Pringle.
in.
Yeah, they're putting the Pringle in. The Pringle is going to be like a concert venue, more for like watching movies. It's not huge, but it looks huge from the drone footage and stuff like that. But it's going to be, if you haven't been to Assembly, there's an outside public park area, and the Pringle is going to be, it really is. There's the Pringle, and then so if you're standing watching like a show or whatever at the Pringle, behind you are these Bellagio fountains. The same people that made the Bellagio fountains. They're like epic fountains. And then on the other side is that huge LED screen, tallest LED screen in the country. There's a whole strip of, I guess it's like stage pretty much, where it looks like Brooklyn. It looks like
city blocks.
Yeah. It's like a city scene.
3-story, 4-story buildings. And
all of this is open to the public. So if you showed up there today,
check it out.
You would be the only person probably walking around this park. There's never anybody there, and it is just
Take
this
your dog,
amazing area.
Bring your kids. Yeah, it's really cool. Go for a picnic. It is stunning.
It's really nice. Really cool. So what's up, Doraville? That's my new show.
I think they'll probably sign you up. My work is finished. I have nothing else.
Cool.
Unless you've got something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, great.
It's a wrap.
Nice to have you on.
Peace, guys. See you next time.